that is where the ballet will end. He will take his final bow, but he has allowed his two teammates to live, as we do have the first of the Realm of Yangs coming on through. OUG.Xx on that Takeda looking for the uppercut confirmation. Huge peel coming on through from the Zip, harassing the Takeda, making sure he cannot manage to find any capitalization. The charged RMB, the overhead slam, he can't move. Finally, he's out of the light stagger lock into the Kurumi armor circle, gets to hit his ultimate, swapping over to the bow to deal damage from the outside, using the Furin shoves to keep the players isolated. However, Nezha's Might manages to come on through from the spear, just absolutely melting everyone's armor. No more shoves, but the Takeda has done its job, and OUG.Xx will be able to live. But my goodness, poor OUG.Xx had to take his hands off of the keyboard for a good 10 seconds. Huge Kurumi ultimate coming through from Rico to bail him out of that one.
Up against JLA, Deman picking themselves up, having not had the best first two games. And speak of the devil, speak of Deman, here they are engaging aggressively onto OUG.Xx. Kuzo using the F3 to space out and to try and reposition there with that Zai ultimate. Now the gold weapon damage for that Zai ultimate going to be doing so much, but this Cavalry Bloom is extremely disruptive. There we have the third F3 coming through with that Matari ultimate, able to reset it. Trying to do as much as he can, but the longer this fight goes on, the longer this fight goes, the more time they are giving to potential third parties to come in and get involved. Kuzo now in a bit of a bad spot, trying his best to stay alive, to stay on his feet, but he's being forced down this cliff. Unfortunately, not able to get the full follow-up off of that F3, and there he is. He is going to be taken down by OUG.Xx. Now Jason is going to be eating the Dragon Slayer, but a Hardy ultimate is going to come through to save him. JDG and JLA, I think there's 4 teams here, all stacked on top of each other. Lagwo being caught by the Tessa ultimate is going to be forced to use that Yuei ult to stay alive. Jiamu now going to be eating the brunt of the damage from these golden dual blades from OUG.Xx. He almost has his ultimate back online as well, gets the grab, but disrupted by the Yuei. Jun trying again to stay alive. It's deja vu from Yang. He's trying his best the last few percent. Can he get it online? He does, but unfortunately not able to stay alive, and JLA going to be coming through and obliterating him with that Yuei ultimate. But unfortunately, not able to cleanse the Yang depletion just yet. However, his teammates have been able to do so, so they aren't in as bad a situation as they were before. JDG not looking too good on the loot front. ZDI and PP both with white armor. 2-tick, the only one with purple, manages to do as much as he can. His ZDI trying to buy some time till his ultimate comes up perhaps, but they do have to be careful. The third party could be coming through any minute now, and there it is. They're forced to use that Wu-Chen ult to disengage, but with the changes, they've been spotted out. OUG now back over to Jun's perspective, having rezzed themselves with their Vermilion Bird's Might. Going to be coming back in. Now PP is going to get eliminated. Unable to do anything in the face of this Takeda V3. They turn their attention over to XMF, who are trying to lock down the remaining members of JDG. 2-tick, he's been slowed by the Tumult Sand. The Pocket Sand makes it extremely difficult to move around, especially with this terrain, and XMF are going to be able to pick up that kill, but only cleanse one of their Yang depletions.
And they're still fighting inside the corruption as well. ZDR is going to be coming in with that Viper V3. X-Gang now just, he gets put into the Tumult Wisp. Oh, that's so unfortunate for the Viper. Finally, I think this fight is done. OUG.Xx, very, very smart. They knew that they had that Takeda ultimate online, but there were already 2 teammates down. They just revive and they come back in when everyone else has exhausted themselves. And look at it, 14 kills, Dunk. 14 kills, and we haven't even gotten to the second realm of Yang. This team is on absolute fire currently, as GG now going head-to-head with it. Looks like the stragglers, the last remaining players of HD. They're able to find Simpson, the Yushan, who did so much to try to secure his team's survival into Matab, as OUG are still on the prowl. They've tracked down a straggler from JLA. Now they just have to deal with Axiao. The grapple comes on through. They're surrounding this poor Hattie. He's gonna be able to break away a little bit longer, but it's not gonna be enough. The repeating crossbow comes through. The crow of the chicken is victorious. And OUG, before we even hit the second realm of Yang, are 3 kills from a 20 bomb.
Indeed they are. I'm not sure what that means in the bottom right there, but there is something going on between XMF and Hex. Looks as though Hex has been in a fight, and 2 of them have been taken down. Taki going down to the zone. It looks as though they're still fighting in the storm. However, they do still have their Wu Chen alive and might be able to make it out of there, but we'll have to wait and see. For the moment, we do have the Realm of Yang, OUG, the team that seems to be dominating this lobby, going up against JL. And OUG, they are turbo stacked. Jun with that golden ultimate and those golden dual blades is going to be doing a lot of damage if he's able to get in there at the right time. But the Monk ult is going to be committed now. The Tumulk ult also getting utilized. VVV taking a lot of damage, getting caught by the Wisp. The crossbow, is he going to stay alive? He does! Just barely stay alive. The Kurumi ultimate coming in and saving him at the last possible second. TXJ looking for the grabs, trying to find it, but their positioning around this pillar makes it extremely difficult. Jun, oh, there it is! But the defense buff from the Kurumi is going to keep him alive, and now TXJ coming out of that ultimate, he might be in a bit of trouble. They're going to be focusing him down. Or perhaps not. They turn their attention over to the Takeda and the Kurumi. Jun now coming out of his ultimate, using that F1, going fully onto TXJ, trying to catch him. The bell has been used, pulling out the slaps as well. OUG just getting oogly, as their namesake suggests. The slaps. One thing, he's confused, he's flustered, he gets slapped in the mouth. He can't do anything about it, and OUG take another 3 eliminations under their belt.
Oh my goodness. The slap just reminds me of like the old school duel challenges where you would take a glove and you would slap someone in the cheek to challenge them to a gentleman's duel. There's nothing gentlemanly about what OUG have been doing. Jun with the slap to guarantee the stagger into continuation of those dual blades. And he's got Cavalry Bloom to boot. That is, by the way, OUG with those 3 kills, now atop a 20 bomb. Before we even head to second to last zone, as all of the teams going to be taking a little bit of a lull. Indeed, how can they not see XMF? This is what smart players do. They don't hide inside the invisibility bushes. The problem is the second